So I played football at Washington Lee for 4 years, and I was a running back while I was there. Football is a huge part of my life. It always has been, and still is. About a year ago, I was playing in our 4th game of the season. Just a normal running play, had the ball and I was running and got tackled and kind of rode up over a guy, and my knee just kind of gave out. It turns out it dislocated the upper leg from the lower leg. I got an MRI at the hospital, and I think that's where they diagnosed me with having a torn ACL, MCL, PCL, and meniscus.
We were at an away school, so we weren't at our hometown doctor. We weren't at doctors we knew, and so it was important to get him treated immediately and stabilized, but then to find the best surgeon that we could find to fix him.
Through a teammate, I heard about Dr. DeWoge and the MedStar Orthopedic and Sports Center at Lafayette Center.
So he had a terrible knee injury, one of the worst that I've seen. I think, you know, when each one of these injuries is different, they have their own personality. So we talk about the ligaments that are injured, but it's more than just the ligaments. It's the surrounding soft tissues, it's the energy that's imparted to the knee. And if you're going to be successful at fixing these, you really have to be attuned to the fact that it's not just fixing the ligaments, but it's balancing the whole knee and trying to reestablish a platform for them to return to their athletic activities.
I think I had nothing but hope going into it, and Dr. DeWoge, just knowing his track record, who he's dealt with, you know, the caliber of athletes he's seen, I knew he would be the best person to work on my knee. He had immense confidence in his ability to do so, and if he can take the best athletes in the world and bring them back to tip-top shape, I had confidence that he could do the same with me as well. So we came up a week before my actual surgery date. We did some prehab, which is basically before the surgery. You mobilize the knee, do some minor strengthening exercises, and you want to get your knee in the best shape it can be before surgery, because that reduces the amount of rehab you have to do after surgery. So that was a really important part for this whole process.
The surgery went great. You know, I was meticulous about it. We took our time, made sure that everything was right, and I felt optimistic after we were done that he was going to make a full recovery.
I had an incredible physical therapy team with Karen, Lance, Chris, and Cece. They are world class, and I couldn't have been where I'm at right now without them.
Having a team that I can communicate with that's walking distance from my office, I can't emphasize enough how critical that is to the success, particularly of a complex surgery like Walker had. A lot of people think you go to a surgeon and that's the end of the story, they're going to fix you, but there's really 3 components. There's a good surgery, then there's good rehab, and then there's patient buy-in to the rehab. And if you don't have all 3, you run the risk of having a problem. He bought in. I mean, he's an unbelievable patient to have. I mean, you know, it's really refreshing to have somebody like him who gets it and who's humble and who really says, hey, I want to do whatever you say.
I'm looking forward to playing basketball with friends and just being able to be in the gym and run, and I'm hoping, you know, at one point in my life to, you know, run a half marathon or a marathon or whatever, and just to be able to do those things without having reservations is my biggest goal. Not have to worry about my knee limiting me. I think I'm on track for that.